Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I wanted to take a minute because it's almost November, and in November we get Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So I wanted to go through my Xbox collection. I'll do another one of these for PlayStation as well, but I wanted to kind of go through the Xbox collection. We're just going to stick with the Xbox Series X and S games that are enhanced. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you which ones that you should look out for and which ones that you should probably I'm not going to worry about the ones that you should probably stay away from. But I am going to tell you the ones that you should definitely look out and possibly pick up when they go on sale. So we're going to start with Aliens Fireteam Elite. Now, I haven't played this a whole lot, but this is pretty fun. It's pretty cool. There's been multiple updates since it came out, and it is a pretty decent experience. Armor Reforger, that one's still in game preview. Probably just, it won't get one. Biomutant, definitely if you can find this one on sale, I do recommend picking that up. It is now Xbox Series X and S enhanced, so it does have multiple modes that you can choose from. A lot of cool. It's pretty cool. It's not gonna blow your mind. It's not gonna give you this. That's why it's on this list for a buy on a Black Friday sale, just because of the fact that there's enough there to warrant playing the game and have a little bit of fun with it. Astragos. This game is already fairly low priced, so I do recommend this. I do recommend this game. This game is freaking awesome. I've been playing around with it. It is pretty fun. Battlefield 2042 has gotten a lot better. You find that one on a deal, go ahead and pick that one up. Definitely snag these three right here. Settle Corsa Competizione is one of my I recommend this game to every fan that loves racing games. Every fan. And if you can get a bundle deal with all the DLC around Black Friday, jump on it. Buy it. Buy it, the whole thing. Whatever you can get. Of course, Assassin's Creed, but those are already always $10, $20, $15, whatever. You can find those on sale all the time. These three right here don't really, Bright Memory Infinite if you want a couple of hours of experience. Maybe the Call of Duties if you don't got those. Modern Warfare 2, I recommend buying that one right now, full price. I recommend buying that. The campaign is a 10 out of 10. I really freaking love that. So if you want that one, definitely jump on it. We'll be jumping into the multiplayer here in just 2 more days. Vanguard and Cold War, I didn't really care for those too much. But we also have Chernobyl Light. If you can find that one on sale, that one's a good game. I wouldn't expect to pay more than $20 for that, but that is a pretty solid experience. Chivalry 2, you can... I don't know if I should talk about the games that are already on Game Pass, but Chivalry 2 definitely warrants a buy. Chorus is awesome. If you can find that one's a really fun experience. This construction simulator is pretty good. Definitely needs a couple more patches, but I do recommend that if you want to play something like that. Of course, Cyberpunk will be on sale. It's always on sale now. You can probably pick up the Crossfire X campaign. Get that if you can find it pretty cheap. I always recommend Control. Control is an amazing game. Definitely pick that up whenever you can. Dakar Desert Rally. This game is awesome. You can play this one here as an arcade experience, or you can play it as a full-out simulator experience, but you will have to work your way up the levels till you get to 25 so that you can unlock the extreme simulation mode. And it is very rewarding, very fun game to play. It plays great on Xbox Series X and S. I definitely recommend that, especially if you like that off-road arcade type racing. Yes, this is definitely one for you. The Dark Pictures Anthology, I do recommend these if you can get the bundle for like $20. Buy all 3 of them. These ones right here, Dauntless is free to play. Death's Door is pretty good. Devil May Cry 5, I definitely recommend. Destroy All Humans 2, I do recommend that one. This is very fun. It's true to the series, and it looks incredible, and it plays great. I do recommend that one. Destiny 2, if you already have Destiny 2, if you've already got it. Demon Slayer, this game is awesome. It's got a 60 FPS mode for Xbox Series X. It still runs at 30 frames a second on Xbox Series S. So you'll have to keep that in mind if you pick that up, but it is definitely worth picking up on Black Friday on sale. This game doesn't go on sale often, so if you find it, snag it. Diablo 2, definitely if you're into that. Diablo, this is pretty cool. It looks great. It's had tons of updates, so it definitely does a lot better. You could play Dirt 5 on you can play Dirt 5 on Game Pass. Dolmen is a Souls-like experience. It kind of gives you that that Surge slash Dead Space kind of vibe to it. It's pretty cool, but it is a lot harder than a lot of the Souls games that I've played recently. This one is challenging. So if you want a challenge, definitely look at Dolmen. This one has ray tracing. It supports 60 frames a second. It runs at 60 on both Xbox Series S and X. So yes, this is one that I definitely recommend if you can get. I believe it was already fairly low price. I think it was like $30. I don't think it was too expensive. Doom Eternal, obviously, you could play that. Dying Light 2, I do. If you can get this one on a Black Friday deal, definitely pick that up. Dying Light 2 is pretty cool. It's got a whole lot of content. They've definitely patched it. It runs at 60 frames a second on Series S and Series X, up to 120 frames mode on the Series X, and it also has 60 FPS at 1440p on Series X. So there's been some updates. It's running better. It's a lot better place to play. Elden Ring, I 100% recommend this game to everybody. Even if you're afraid to play Souls games, I definitely recommend this because this is probably the best place to start and learn how to play Souls games. It is incredible. I definitely recommend that if it's on sale. Exo 1 is very cool. This game is usually already pretty cheap. It was like $10 or something, but check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Evil Dead, man. Gosh, I want to play this game. I want to play this more often, but I never get around to it. I don't get around to it, but this is one to definitely keep your eyes out for and definitely look into that. It has got that. It's got like a really cool gameplay loop that also has like story content, stuff like that. So that one's pretty cool. Definitely keep that one in your in your mind if you swing by and see it on sale and you want to try it. And it wasn't something that you wanted to pay full price for. Enlisted is free to play. Elix 2 is good. If you could pick this one up on Black Friday sale, definitely look into this. It's a pretty big open world RPG type experience. It does have 60 frames a second. On Series X, Series S, I believe, runs at unlocked frame rate 2, but it's not as stable, but it still looks great. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls. If you're into MMO, definitely pick up Elder Scrolls. The newest update was freaking awesome. F1, I mean, you can play that on Game Pass. Far Cry 6, yeah, I guess if you can get that one on sale, definitely look into that. For Honor, some of these older games right here. Gotham Knights, yes, I 100% recommend this game. If you can find it on Black Friday deal, I definitely recommend that. It does run at 30 frames a second, but it is beautiful, and the gameplay is incredible. I love the open world. If you can find this on sale, definitely pick it up. But it is 30 frames a second. Godfall. Oh, what the heck? If you could find it on sale, pick it up. It's good. I do like Godfall on the Xbox. It has more options. It looks better on the Xbox too. The PlayStation version still kind of looks a little weird just because of the fake HDR that one has. I mean, they're so similar. Like yeah, it doesn't matter. Pick it up. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. This game is awesome. I plan on covering it more on the channel. It's $39.99. It just came out. Yes, I did get free code for this game. I do want to cover it more. Ilphonic made this. Ilphonic is the same guys that made the Friday the 13th game and the Predator game over on the PlayStation. This one is awesome. This one here has got a Fortnite aesthetic that works for it. It's got both Dan Aykroyd and Ernie Hudson both coming back to reprise their roles as Ghostbusters, and the one's the owner, the other one is Dan Aykroyd is training you. It's really cool. There's a lot of story content weaved in and out of the online. It is a multiplayer experience, but there is a lot of single player story content weaved in to the game with a really, really substantial, really good upgrade path for you create your own Gustbuster. Pretty good. Yep, Gears 5, you can find that on sale. Pick it up. Same with Forza Horizon 5. If you don't already have these two games, I don't know what you're freaking waiting for. They're both amazing. Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, if I don't know, man. I think if you don't already own this, I don't know if I'd recommend picking it up. Greedfall. Greedfall plays a lot like the Dragon Age type game. So if you're into that kind of stuff, Greedfall is pretty good. It's got a pretty decent story. It's got a pretty big open world. It looks beautiful. It does now support 60 frames a second, and it does look good on the Xbox Series X and S. So yeah, if you can find that one, go ahead and pick it up. Grid Legends, definitely buy this game. It's really fun. It's really fun. There's a lot of content in there. A lot of fun to be had in there. Grounded, yes, I definitely recommend either playing this on Game Pass or picking it up. It's $39.99, so it's already at a pretty decent price. Halo Infinite, yes, I do recommend having that in your collection. Next month on the 8th, we're going to get Forge. We're going to get some more content for that, so that should start to get better. These Judgment games, Lost Judgment and Judgment, definitely, if you can find those on sale, pick them up. If you can get them both at, a reasonable price, definitely grab both of them. Start with Judgment 1, play through that, then go to the second game. There is a lot of character building and stuff in the first game that will translate into the second game to help you better understand and know what you're doing. So I do recommend buying and playing this one first, then the second game. It Takes Two is a freaking incredible game. You do have to have two people to play it. Yes, you can play it split screen, so you can both play it at the same time, but I do recommend that experience. It is very fun. Insurgency Sandstorm, definitely pick this up if you're into shooters and more realistic type shooters. This one is great. It is online only. There is no single player story content to it. It is online only. Phoenix Rising, man. If you haven't played this game already, I definitely recommend it. It's really fun. It's big open world. It's really fun. There's a lot of content in there. There's actually two big open worlds. Because one of them is the Chinese mythology, which is pretty cool. I haven't finished the Chinese mythology, but I'm still working on it. It is pretty fun. Hood Outlaws, man. I bought this when it first came out. I played it for a good, couple hours. I do like the game. It is a third person. It is a third person kind of like stealth online. It's an online only game, so it's one of those things where you'd have to get into it and see if it's something you want to play. But if you can find it at a decent deal, definitely pick that up. Same goes for Hitman 3. Hitman 3 is definitely I highly recommend buying that. If you buy Hitman 3, you get you get the other two games with it. So I definitely think the bang for the buck for Hitman 3 is definitely worth it. The Last Ori Crew. I like this game. It reminds me of the Elix series. There's a lot of it's an RPG. I'm still playing around with it. I'm still getting into it. I'm still trying to figure it out. So it is something that I do like. I do approve of it. I do think it's a decent game, but it's not a AAA banger. It is more of like a AA/indie. I'm gonna say more AA than indie though. Definitely more AA than indie. There's a lot of systems, a lot of stuff, it's pretty deep. There's your choices matter type stuff, and they do matter. So I do recommend checking that one out. Lego Star Wars, definitely pick this one up. Same with Life is Strange: True Colors. I freaking love this game. I thought it was awesome. Didn't know what to expect on it. Just bought it and covered it on the channel just because I was like, yeah, I should cover that. And this game turned out to be awesome. I really did appreciate that. Like I said, Lost Judgment is definitely worth picking up. We're not gonna Metal Gear Hellsinger. Yeah, you can play that on. You can play that on the on Game Pass. The Mass Effect Legendary Edition, yes, definitely pick that up. That's all 3 games remastered, and they run better, and they are freaking incredible. If you're playing on Series X, you can get 120 FPS. That is cool. Guardians of the Galaxy, if you have not played this game yet, and you can find this cheap, definitely buy this. The cheaper, the better. Like, seriously, this game is such high quality The cheaper you buy it, the better it's going to be. It's one of those ones. I would avoid Marvel's Avengers at all costs unless you can get it for like $5. Then you play through the story content and then move on. Do not waste your time in there trying to do any of that other stuff. Just get through the story and move on. It is a great campaign, very good, but I do recommend you watch your money on that. If you can get it for like $5 or $10, definitely pick it up and play it, but just know that it's 150 gigs. You're going to need some space for that. Maneater, definitely, man. If you can find a good deal on this one, Maneater's so cool. It's a shark RPG. Definitely a fun experience. Really fun to play. Had a blast with this freaking game, and it's incredible. It is incredible. It's very fun. Junior loves it too. Metro Exodus, yeah, buy this game. Play it. This one usually is pretty cheap most of the time. Definitely play through this game. It's got the Xbox Series X and S. It's upgraded. I've played this on both Series S and I've played it on Xbox Series X. Yes, it is great. If you're going to play this one on Series S, do it on a monitor and it won't, the visuals will not, they're not going to bug you. They're not going to bug you. It looks freaking incredible. Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you're an old guy like me and you like to fly airplanes all around the planet, yes, I definitely recommend picking that up. MLB The Show is incredible, but you can play those on Game Pass. These right here, the Monster Energy games, if you can find them on sale cheap enough, definitely if you're wanting to try them and get in there and try them. These are the harder ones. These ones are a lot harder to pick up and play. They definitely are more challenging, so I do recommend the MXGP over those just because the MXGP are a lot easier to learn and play. Mortal Kombat 11, if you don't already have that game, you're probably not going to ever buy that game. Mortal Shell is decent. Pretty fun. It's kind of a Souls-like experience, so play that at your own will. MotoGP 2022 is a great game, but I think MotoGP 21 is better. So if you're going to play that, try this MotoGP 2022 on Game Pass, and if you like that, then buy GP 21. 21's the better game still. I like the visuals of 21 better than I do 22. But there is a cool thing in 22 that is the Moto Academy. Moto Academy will help you learn the different sections of the track, so that is valuable to have. So yeah, these are both good. I like these milestone games. They do make the best bike games in the business. Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord is... this just came out yesterday. If you can get it on Black Friday sale, definitely, but this is pretty good. There's a lot of depth to this game. I can already tell you that just for the couple hours that I've played around with it. This is an amazing... This is going to be a lot of gameplay. This is something that you're going to play for a long time. MX versus ATV Legends. Definitely pick this one up. There's some patches coming out for it. It's gotten better. They're going to be doing like some visual overhauls and stuff like that. We're still waiting for those updates, but yes, they should be coming along, and it has been getting better. Oh, Overwatch 2, you can download that and play it for free. Outriders, don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd recommend spending the money on that one right now, unless you. Yeah, I mean, if you can get a good deal on it, it had a pretty decent story campaign. That with the new DLC on there, I think that one would be all right. If you can get a good deal for the bundle, yeah, definitely get that. Ori and the Will of Wisps, yes, definitely play that game. No Man's Sky, don't know that one. That one's a hard. Like, I don't know. I mean, if you're into that kind of game, definitely. My Little Pony is now upgraded for Xbox Series X and S. It does run a native 4K at 60 frames a second on Series X and Series S, I believe, as well. This game's about an hour and a half long, and it was $40 at launch. So if you need that to make pony videos for the PlayStation fanboys, definitely pick that up. There's a lot of good stuff in there for that. Path of the Titans. This game is cool. I like the idea of it more than I actually like the game. I do appreciate being able to be a dinosaur, run around and have fun. As you can see, it's still downloaded to my Xbox, so I have been going back and checking it out because it is an MMO and it's supposed to grow over time. So it was a little bit rough around the edges right now, but it will potentially get better. Plague Tale Requiem and Plague Tale Innocence, I definitely recommend those if you can find them on sale. The newest one that just came out, definitely buy that game. I'm having a blast. It's longer, it's bigger, it's better than the first game. It is incredible so far. Psychonauts 2 is a 100% recommend buy. That game is awesome. Me and Junior loved it. We played that game straight through, and it was great. Junior still likes to play that. The Quarry, if you can get this for $20, then I think that might be worth it. I don't know if I'd pay any more than $20 for The Quarry. It was about a 7-hour game, 7 hours experience. Redout 2, definitely fun game. I definitely recommend checking that one out. The Resident Evils, yeah, dude, if you can get these, pick them up. Definitely. You get them on sale, pick those up. They've all been upgraded to Xbox Series X and S. They all have 60 FPS. They all have 4K visuals, even at 120 frames. They do have ray tracing. These games are freaking awesome. I do recommend picking these up. These are some of the best remakes I've ever played. Resident Evil 3 is the shortest of them all, so definitely pick them up and play them at your own. Resident Evil Village, if you can get that one on sale. That one there's still that's got the DLC that's coming out here in a couple more days. I would definitely recommend picking up the gold version of this if you can get it on sale on Black Friday. Definitely pick that version up and not just the vanilla copy. Ride 4. Yeah, if you're into bike racing and you don't already have this, is good. Riders Republic, definitely pick that up. That one's fun, and if you can get it for like $20, yes, definitely have some fun with that. Rims Racing. See, I play a lot of these racing games. I would stay away from SBK 2022. Just didn't really do it for me. Rims Racing is awesome. So is Ride 4. So these ones here are probably the better picks over the SBK 2022. Saints Row, I do recommend the new game. If you can find this one on sale Black Friday, definitely pick that up. Half price is definitely going to feel better than full price. But I still feel like this is a good game. Some of this stuff right here is, I felt bait and switched with Road 96. Scarlet Nexus is incredible. Pick that up and play that. If you can get that one on sale, definitely play that one. I think that one's on Game Pass, though. Sea of Thieves, awesome game. It definitely plays better if you have friends that know how to play it as well. Session, you bet you're going to have to be really, really wanting to play that and learn that. I gave up on it. Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I mean, yeah, this one's cool. Sherlock Holmes, definitely look out for this one. This is a third-person open world Sherlock Holmes game. It's pretty cool. It's made by the guys that did the Sinking City. These both right here, definitely look for. You could probably get them both fairly cheap around Black Friday. Spellforce 3, if you're into that RTS stuff, I definitely recommend checking that out. I'm sorry, guys, this is taking forever, but I got a lot of games. Spellforce 3 is awesome. Definitely want to get into that and play that some more. Solstice was good, but I do think that Solstice is good, but I think the Argos, the Astargos is better. Definitely better than that. Solstice is pretty good. It's more like a Devil May Cry type experience. So that's literally what it reminds me of. Like, it reminds me more of this reminds me more of Devil May Cry than anything else. Soul Hackers 2 it's cool. It's just really, really, really colorful. I do like it. It just takes a long time to like get into it. You got to be able to sit down and get into that. SnowRunner, definitely pick that up. Sniper Elite 5 is a good one. I like that one. That one came out this year. That one's on Game Pass though. Star Ocean, I'm definitely waiting on Star Ocean. I'm gonna wait until it's cheap. If it's this is just a demo. If I get a good deal during Black Friday, I'll probably pick it up. But I'm not in no hurry to buy that one. Star Wars Jedi, you can get that one pretty cheap. Still Rising, definitely, if you want to learn how to play some Souls games. This one here has an easy peasy mode that, like, literally they can't even hit you. So you can definitely learn how to play that. Stranger of Paradise. I was pretty hard on this game at launch, but it grew on me. I do like it. I have been playing through the campaign to get through the story, and I am having fun with it. So, yeah, I do definitely recommend Stranger of Paradise if you can get that on a sale on Black Friday. Tales of Arise, I 100% recommend this game. This was my game of the year last year. I love it. If you could find a good sell on it, definitely pick that up. I think you'll have fun with it. It definitely is a corridor game, but it has some really cool combat. The AP gauge on this did not bug me nowhere near as much as it does on Star Ocean. For some reason, Star Ocean bugs me with that, but this one, Tales of Arise, is kind of the same thing, but it's a lot different. Yeah, you should buy the Turtles Cowabunga edition. Actually, I don't know about that one. Maybe buy it, maybe not buy it. Thymesia, that one's good. It's a Souls game. It's kind of hard. It's definitely a double, an indie / double A. Wonderlands, I can't recommend this game. Like I lost interest in it I lost interest in it. I have no desire to play it. Like I don't want to play it. It just, I don't have time to play that. Ghost Recon Breakpoint is good. All of these Ubisoft games, if you don't already have them, yeah, you're probably not going to buy them. Tormented Souls is all right. It's got that old school Resident Evil vibe to it. Definitely more challenging than old school Resident Evils. Watch Dogs Legion, yeah. If you don't already have Watch Dogs Legion, you're probably not going to buy it. Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song, I don't know. I haven't lost interest in it. It's just such a slow paced game that I just haven't been able to go back to it, and I just haven't had the urge to be like, yeah, I want to play that. Way of the Hunter, definitely pick this one up. I like this one. This is a really cool hunting game, and I did get free code for that as well. So. I just want you to know that I got free code for that, so I'm not shilling it. It really is a good game. I've got some. I put a pretty good amount of time into that game, and it's fun. Werewolf, I would just completely ignore that if you can get this one for $5. If you can get it for $5, this is definitely a really cool PlayStation 2 type game. Really cool corridor type deal. Like it's all right. Like the combat's pretty fun. It just pay a very low price for this game. I paid full price for it, and I was like, oh, man. WRC Generations, man. This game comes out in like a couple of days. I do recommend this. WRC 10 is an obviously recommend too. W2K 2022. Yeah, if you can get that one on sale, I'd definitely pick that one up. So Life Like a Dragon as well, but I believe that one's on Game Pass. And then Zombie Army 4 is a pretty fun game. So those are the Xbox games. Those are the things that I recommend for that. If you can get them on sale, if you can get a good deal on them, I would definitely, there's some new games that are coming out right now. I would definitely, if you're the kind of person that buys your games and you want to play them games new, this is the good time, because wait till Black Friday. It's only 3 more weeks away now. Wait till Black Friday, and it used to be all these games, no matter when they came out, they would go half price. I don't know because of the way the world is right now. I don't know if Black Friday deals are going to be as strong or as lucrative as they used to be for us consumers. But these are some good games to look forward to. I own them, and I do believe that a lot of these are worth picking up at half price or better. So if you like this content and you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.